So this video, I am going to cover a new announcement that was, I believe it was yesterday, January 30th. And before I start in this video, I am not a financial advisor. I am not a founder or owner of SCF or SFP company. I'm not a board member or decision maker. And nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. I am not telling you to do anything. I am simply giving you information, okay? Giving you a tour as well. As you can see on the screen, it says that there is a new upgrade available with a new version. So you can't cancel out of this page like you used to be able to. So I'm going to click update now. And because I have Android, I'm going to click there. I'm going to pause the video just in case it takes long. Okay, here we go. It started downloading and then this came on the screen. So I click update and it's going to update the app. And since this is an Android, I'm not going to have to do any of that, putting in my seed phrase or anything like that. It's just going to let me open the app. And this is a new animation. I do have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know if there's a new sound that goes along with it. But as you can see here, there's a new announcement. So if I click on it, it says something about community performance bonus for SVP and above level users. So basically, this announcement is saying that, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it basically is saying that for the dividend performance that we have been receiving every day, the SVP level and above, they're going to receive 4% of the total daily donations distributed amongst the SVP level users. And then it says something about it's going to be based on a proportion of performance and that they're going to be deducting in terms of figuring out what the percentage is. Now, it is not too detailed other than this one part that's saying 4%. And it also doesn't say anything about the other levels below SVP. So if you're someone who you just downloaded the SCF app and you did the donation to the hackathon and you didn't refer anybody, it doesn't say anything about you, like what's going to happen to your dividend percentage. It's just saying what will happen to the SVP level users and above. And there's also no comparison of going forward compared to what it used to be, right? And anyway, we can't really see how this will perform in action until either, the following day or whatever, because they said it's going to be happening the following day that you get the dividend distribution, not, on the current day, whichever, the people give the donation. So let me get out of here and go back to the home page. Now, because I already kind of messed up this video off camera and I looked at all these tabs, nothing has changed on my end, but I'm going to walk you through this. And I think that just may be, I'm not SVP level on the staking when it was, SCF 2.0 that they were calling it, when we were allowed to stake SCF, I was VP level. And I'm going to just tap down here. This doesn't look any different from how it used to before this app update. And this page for me does not look any different. If I click on team reward, I don't have any more team rewards because if I scroll down here at the bottom, I've already gotten whichever rewards. I haven't done any referrals or anything. And no one on my previous team from 1.0 when it was fintoch and 2.0 when we did the staking, no one else on the team has put any additional money into the hackathon. So that's why I don't have any any numbers here because I've already extracted whichever from these direct referrals down here. Okay, so getting out of this page, actually we won't get out of this page. Here is where the reward rules are. So I'm going to click on that. And if I scroll down for invitation rewards, it tells you about being a direct referrer. If you refer one person, 2 people, 3 people, blah, 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 and down the list. And then here, management incentives, this is when it goes into GM level, VP, SVP, ED, all those things that we are familiar with from 1.0 and 2.0. Like I told you, I used to be on 2.0 version at VP level. But for this 3.0, I don't know if I just said 2.0 or 3.0, but when it was 2.0, when we were staking SCF, I was at VP level. Now that we are in 3.0 and everything is dealing with FSP and the donations, I am not at any current management level because that would require these type of things, okay? And I don't have these levels. I am definitely not at SVP, which would mean 500,000 worth of USDT for your team, cumulative. I do not have that. I can show you that, but what I'm telling you is that I don't qualify for this, so it is possible that when I X out of this page, it is possible that that's why nothing is showing on here, because in 2.0, if you had a management level, that would show up in this part here. And as you can see, I don't have anything there. The other thing is if I go back here and I scroll down to my team, oh, finally, I see the new thing. This is where the community performance equivalent goes. So to break it down for you, if you had this number here be 500,000, then you would qualify for SVP. This is my understanding based on the announcement. You would qualify for SVP if this number were 500,000, and you would be able to, you would be eligible for this 4% distribution or whatever that they're talking about. But again, I'm not SVP, so I can't really show you an example of this. Again, my videos are only to give information, keep you informed, and basically go from there, because we have not had any announcement from them since January 1st. Which was pretty much a happy new year. Thanks for being a part of our community. Now we have a thanks for being still a great community of members. This is our update about the FSP donation hackathon. SVP people are going to be rewarded. The rest of us will see what happens with our dividends going forward in terms of being, significantly decreased or a little decreased or not, not that much of a difference, a subtle difference. Who knows? Okay. But what I do know is that it still remains that you cannot remove anything from the system in terms of, is this where I wanted to go? No, this is where I wanted to go. Quick exchange. You can't remove anything from the system. The SCF that you have, and I don't know why that just did that. The SCF that you have, you cannot convert to anything that, like USDT or something that you can eventually cash out to your own bank or whatever, however you do it. You can only transfer or convert or exchange. You can only exchange the SCF main to these options here: FUSD main, SCF, FIN, and FTC BEP20. And we already know about FTC BEP20. We're not exchanging anything to that because you would have a significant reduction in the actual value of your SCF. So at this current moment, no, you can't get your SCF or your FUSD out of this system and into cash, whatever cash may be for your country. You can't convert it all the way to something that can be placed into an exchange that can be converted to fiat currency or cash. So if you have any questions, just let me put it out there. If you have any questions pertaining to the when can I, already know I don't have the answer to that question. So I may or may not answer you. I may just say I don't have the answer to that question. But I'm just letting you know now, I don't have the answer to that question. I'm not SVP, so I cannot give you any clues on how that's going to look. I can only show you what I have on my system, which if you want to compare the 30th versus the 31st, my dividend looks pretty similar. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, once this 4% SVP thing is implemented, it might go down a little bit for me, or it might not. We don't really know yet. Okay. Only the future can tell us that. And I can't tell you what the future holds. So, as I always say in my videos, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This was just a video to show you some information and let you know they put out a new version. They put out a new announcement. Nothing still in terms of getting your money out of the system. And like I said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have a diversified financial portfolio. Always research into projects before getting into them. If you are interested in hearing about any other projects, you can reach me. Just send me a message and I'll let you know. But diversify is the bottom line. And we are all just staying tuned to hear from whatever the company is going to say, either next month or, whenever after the Bitcoin halving or whatever the case may be. We really don't know. And but I'll let you know whenever the next announcements comes out. So I hope you are having a great 2024 so far, and that this year is looking great for you. And I will see you in the next video.